You done fucked it up. If you're a total fan of Zoo Tycoon, please exit this video right now. I would just like to say, though, that before you leave, I like this game. And I love its franchise. But I'm going to be focusing mostly its problems in this review. That can't be further from the truth. In fact, I love this game more than you do because of what I'm about to do. See, the beauty of what I do is that I don't have to kiss anybody's ass. So what you're going to get is pure honesty from a Zoo Tycoon fan for more than a decade. Now go. Get out of here. Leave. Go and read a dishonest review that gives this game a near perfect rating. The rest of you stay here. Is he gone? Is he gone? Good. Now let's get started. So I'm going to quickly go through the history of this game and its franchise. Around 2002 or 2003, the original Zoo Tycoon came out. And by God, when I was a little kid and I could get onto anything, it was phenomenal. It was great. I mean, for the shitty graphics that it was back in the day for a computer, it was damn fun to play. Next came Zoo Tycoon 2. And I went, holy shit. This game just got way better with the ground views, the 3D models of all the animals, and then every fan base as soon as the game died down a little bit after a while. They made better models, and it's still fun to play. Now, both of these games were made by Blue Fang Games, like an indie company who made a lot of the Zoo Tycoon or Animal games prior to this one. And unfortunately, they were shut down as soon as Ultimate Collection for Zoo Tycoon 2 was finished. And so that was their last project. Now comes this game, which is created not only by Microsoft, which has been the leading helper, like the main people for these games, but also Frontier, which is the big zoo, like not a big Zoo Tycoon, but a big tycoon gaming industry. They are known for the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, which, mind you, is a great series as well. So my hopes were very, very high on this list for this game to be fantastic. Because I'm like, all right, we got two of the greatest dynasties coming together. Come on, what do you got for me? This game came rolling around 2012, sometime around there. Holy shit. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin with this one. Can I say what can I say for this? It's shit. It is shit. I don't know what the we're going at down in the offices over there, but oh my god. This game, what the happened? I don't know what the happened. Okay. So let's get through the basics here of the game. First things first, let's give it the positive reviews on this. All right. Fine, I'll be positive for the first few minutes. The game is actually kind of like the 3D environment has been significantly improved. And don't mind you that this is a good console release. This is a very great console release for the Zoo Tycoon franchise, since it's always been on a PC or computer. So this is a actually very good attempt in getting this game started on a console. I do want to say that the graphics have improved, very much so. They have definitely improved. They're much better looking animals. You get to do more things with your animals, like more interactions with them. Like I think what they were trying to do, the developers, was to make it more interactive, and I think they did a good job on that. And that is about it for the good shit. Now, it's gonna be hard for me to talk about it because I love this franchise, and guess what? I love this game, but I hate every moment of it in its current state. Now, I did mention in the title I would review both the 360 and the Xbox One versions of this. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you have the Xbox 360 version of it, just get rid of it. Because there's more shit on the Xbox One version that you're going to get. And this is where I'm going to be mostly focusing on the problems. Now, there are some significant things that were mentioned in reviews before I've ever going to say them. So I'm going to just mention them really quick before I say my own stuff. First things first. There are way too many menus. Seriously, you have to go through probably 10 or 12 different menus just to get the thing, just get the motherfucking thing that you want. It is a real piece of shit how that is. It's a real pain in the ass. Not only this, but the game, yes, I will agree to this, is less time spending with the animals and more time for you to work. And I guess, yeah, I mean, that's kind of I never thought of it, but yeah, that's a pretty bad thing to say for a video game like this. You can't have, you want people to look at the animals, right, and interact with them. So this is okay. That's fine. I really didn't care too much about that, nor the menus. I mean, yeah, it's still a pain in the ass just to get the thing that you want sometimes, but I didn't worry about it too much. Okay, now here I go. This is the thing, these are the things I want to point out that nobody in the goddamn reviews have done yet. I want to say this before I start. The point of these Zoo Tycoon games back in the day, was that everything was creative. That is the easiest word for me to say, is creative. Because that's the point of these games, is to build the zoo of your dreams and your shit. I've looked at some pretty interesting designs for zoos from people. This game, however, I think, I hate to say this, it loses that design feel, that creative edge to the game series, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. It kind of is not one of the things that you want to have in this sort of game series, is to lose its creative aspect. But there's really, guys, there's no customization in this. And I can even show you. You want something effing cool? Look, I'll show you something. The one rhino I did for research, You cannot get until rank 25. But yet, you go to a tiger, and you can get effing Siberian tiger at rank 4. Oh my god. That's what's so insulting, is if you want something cool, you gotta get up to a ridiculously high rank, which, I mean, I may be bitching about it too much, because it's easier to get these things, but I'm serious. You want something cool, and the kids are gonna be playing this, then duck you. The game gives you a big-ass middle finger and just says, no, screw it. That was definitely one of the things I have to say on this. Next thing I want to mention, is that space bar. Since we got all this space, we should put a zoo limit. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm still going. Look at this. And this is the one thing that kills it for me. What kills it for me is that you got all this space. Like, all of this. And this is, like, at full view. Like, full zoom in. Look at all this space. This is retarded as hell. Why do you need a freaking zoo limit when you got all that space you can put shit in? Oh my god. What the f*** were the developers thinking? You know, you think you have all this nice space all around the zoos in every single location, but no. If you want to cluster everything together like a New York City type zoo, you can't. And you want to know why you can't? You want to seriously know why you can't? Because of this space bar. Everything has this zoo limit. And it drives me nuts. Whenever I want to put in a new animal and I want to expand more, I can't. And a lot of people have agreed with me on this point that it's not fair to have this shitty bar that you just can't do anything on it. You really can't. It's absolute bullshit. It's so BS why the developers would do that. I can't. I literally can't with this zoo space, because this is not right at the most. That definitely needs to get rid of. I don't want to see that shit. I really don't. It's a waste, to say the least, because you're wasting all this opportunity, this opportunity space in the entirety of your zoo, mind you, and that's it. Like, you only have a certain amount of things, and that's it. It drives me nuts when I see that bar and I'm trying to make the zoo of my dreams, which is absolutely appalling. There are some things I want to say as well about this version, is that, let's say, okay, I'm gonna go right to the 4 different modes. The training mode is obviously the mode where it's, you learn about the whole entirety of the game. Cool. Then the other modes. Campaign mode, which is basically the story, quote-unquote, mode, which has various challenges within the games. It is absolutely hard as okay, I usually tend to avoid these in most Zoo Tycoon games because they are somewhat hard, but this is ridiculously hard. I'll say this, even the ones in ZT2 are easier to say, like, are easier to do. So this is absolute bullcrap as to how this works. So, ay. Next thing I probably want to point out, and I'm going to probably point this out, is the two modes. Freeform and career modes. Career mode, which is essentially the mode where money is involved, and you get a few personal little missions that you got to do. Okay. This one is ridiculous. Just watch. There's your money. Here, it's gonna drop really quick.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get 80 lions to start. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did in freeform mode, and just you watch, because this is gonna drop substantially quick. Yeah, and see, also notice, you have to unlock the shit, this stuff.
But here's what kills it for me, is the challenges that come up. And that they really screw with the game. So here we go. We're gonna do tigers now. Again, and as you can see, there comes the demonstration. And it's a feeding. So now I'm screwed because I have to make a different investment now. See how ridiculous this is? See, because now the game, it basically is forcing me to do something different that I don't want to do. I mean, like, it is absolute crap how this is. Because when you start it off, like, you know, because this game is mostly for kids, right? So if you're like a little guy and you go into this mode where it has all the money in it, the first few ranks are going to be like, what? They're going to be completely like, what the absolute crap is this? Like, I can't buy anything. I can't do anything. And that's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm like that little kid where he wants what he wants. Fine. But the problem is that he doesn't have enough money to start it off. And I feel so bad. And it even frustrates me too at a level. Because it is absolute bullshit how I'm trying to just get a few good animals in there to start off, and yet I'm only at $10. Like, what the fuck? Okay, another point I want to address out, well, the next mode. Freeform, which is probably by far the funnest and easiest mode. Which is where you get to, there's no money involved, and you just get to build a zoo. Which, that's probably going to be the mode where the kid, or even the adult in this case, is going to spend most of their time. And it's only going to happen for a few hours. And it's only going to happen for a few hours. You can get quickly bored by just the fact that, you know, you got everything that you want, and your space is then filled up, and you're getting frustrated because you're going, what the f***? I can't put anything else in, so I'm done. And so now you're just sitting there doing all the work, and it's absolute. Guys, this is bullshit. This is real bullshit on how the game works. It's just aggravating. Aggravating, to say the least. And I'm not even done. I'm not even done with this game yet. I'm not even done. Next thing. Like I said, customization sucks in this game. There's really nothing you can do. There's nothing. So, I mean, it's research. Ah, yes. When you do research, you can only do one thing at a time. Sometimes it doesn't help. You play through the game and you'll know what I'm talking about. Just be advised on that. It's really it's bad. Freeform mode. When you play the freeform mode and you want to do whatever the hell you want, right? Because it's supposed to be everything's unlocked, right? Right? Am I fucking right? No, you're not. No, you're not. Because guess what? You still have to climb up rank through rank to get the thing you want, which is absolute crap. Absolute crap, this game. I still play it, but it's absolute bullshit on how it functions right now. Oh, I'm literally because the whole point of this review was just to say this, and it's only to say this. My main beef with this game is its creation system. The creativity of this game is lost. I mean, sure, you can get some cool animals and whatnot and learn about them, but my problem with this is that it's absolutely just retarded on what they did. It's absolutely terrible. It's terrible. They're like when you play the original games, and I know people out there who are going to go against me on this. When you played the original games, because I swear to God, you did play these games. Here was the deal. You went in, you built the exhibit from the ground up, and by the end of it, guess what you probably said to yourself? I feel so damn accomplished in building this. Like, you feel like this is your own exhibit you've made for this one animal. Not here. Okay? I don't feel accomplished by putting down 3 different sizes of exhibits, all of them basically the same, and then putting random shit in that is basically the same as well. Which, I'm not getting it. I'm literally not. Just, nope. Right now, I'm pissed off at this game right now. There are several things I want to change it, but I want to give the game right now its final verdict before I just become even more angry with it. So, my own verdict for this game is I'm going to hurt myself for this. A 4 out of 10. It's basically one of those games where I can't hate it, but at the same time I have to hate it. I've got no choice on that matter. Here's what needs to be fixed. Okay, the animal system, okay, I'm fine with. The menus, a little less menus. Research needs to be max amount of research that you could probably do at the same time. 2 or 3. I want to say 2 or 3 amounts of research you can do at the same time. Let players be more interactive with their animals and whatnot. Don't make the career mode in this game easier. Because it is so hard. Get rid of this zoo limit shit, because it is so retarded. I don't know why it's there, but I hate to say that word, but it's dumb. It's so dumb. Like, why would you put that in a Zoo Tycoon game? I'm done. I'm seriously done. I'm going to leave you with this final thing, which are the glitches that happen in the game, which are pretty funny. I will admit, there are pretty cool glitches in this game, and they're pretty funny. But until next time, guys, I'm Smaug the DM, signing off. Ugh. Dang it. Alright. We'll try something else. Okay. I'll do it on the lion exhibit. See? What ridiculousness is this? If you're allowed to do this shit, this is ridiculous. Hey, look! It's a big-ass lion! Run! Ah! What's even worse is that you can do this. Oh, I can't go inside the cave, but yeah, I know what I can do. I can get on top of this shit. Oh my god! There's a color variation for all you people out there. Now, where are the rhinos? Oh, there they are. Yeah, these mother humpers are all the way at... What the hell is going on with that guy's eye? Those mother humpers are at 25. That's what's so ridiculous. Oh, blonde Kodiak bear. Okay. Cool. 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 And then guess what? When I do the glitch, you can't even get out of it. So you're pretty much unless you figure out, oh, hey, why don't I use the Y button? And it'll get you automatically out of the exhibit.